Greetings, this is the Human Reaper, and tonight is September 13th on a Friday and a full moon, which is a kind of an interesting mix. I've decided to go kind of like behind my, I guess you say, house area to kind of a little wooded area to try to do a little bit of a Ouija board outside. And as you probably can tell, you can actually hear all the noises out here. And hopefully I'm not talking too quietly because that would suck for this whole entire video. Anyway, yeah. Let's go ahead and get started here in about a few minutes. I gotta go ahead and set up a little bit more. So as you can see, we'll probably be a jump in the video. Just me pausing it and getting things ready to go. Alright, as you can see, we have our spirit board. We have the candles. I really wish everything on the camera wasn't so like that way where you can actually see them. We went ahead and got our EMF detector. So far it has not really done much for detecting anything. And it looks like there's a spider I find. I don't know if you guys would see it or not. But we're also near some train tracks. There's supposed to be less active train tracks. I don't think there should be any trains coming about. But I did kind of choose an area that's kind of lower from the area, just in case if something happens. Now, hopefully I don't accidentally spook my stepfather because I'm kind of behind the house and all that stuff, and he doesn't get anything. And yes, there probably will be still train sounds in the background because we do have other train tracks that are active. So there is that. I kind of picked a wooded area. Let's see. You kind of somewhat see the full moon behind the branches there, but not by much. You can't really see anything that direction because camera does not like picking up things from far away. But what I'm trying to point at is actually the other side of the kind of like a forest area. Everything close up. Yeah, this thing will work perfectly. I'm not actually going to use the night mode on this because it actually kind of sucks, as we all know from my previous videos if you've actually watched them. If not, that's fine. You can always go back later and look at them yourselves. But since we are actually out here, and I think it's probably been at least a good few minutes by now, and we can probably, yeah, it is about 2 minutes after 3 a.m. in the morning. Of course, you should know that by now. Let's go ahead and see if we can try to get anything, if not anything's too much of a nuisance. Hello, we are now communicating with the spirits. Please bear with us as we know that there are trains and stuff like that and other noises about. But I would like to communicate with any spirits. Is there anyone out here tonight? For spirit-wise? Any at all? I'm asking politely, please. Sorry, I gotta readjust again. Is there anybody out here, spirit-wise, contacting any kind of spirits available? Actually, I think I'm gonna go into the dull light mode. That way it's not so bright. And that didn't change much. I kind of figured on the camera. Maybe we could just get lucky and maybe just a random spirit will communicate with us. Or we'll just have a bunch of nature noises instead for about a good few minutes. Actually, curiosity. How does it look with just the... Nope. Can't even see without the light. Kinda need light. Is there anyone out here? Any spirits? It's a full moon. Yeah, it's Friday the 13th. Is there anyone out here? If any spirits nearby, what is your name? Train makes more noises than anything. I wonder if this board is actually broken. Or is it just me? Is anyone afraid of me? Is there someone blocking my communications? Of course, the one thing I was told was that this board is, of course I've said this several times I guess, but even if you haven't seen all my other videos, I have been told that this is very hard to move, but I don't know, it's like, see, as you can see, that's kind of not very hard to move at all. So, I don't know. Nice chilly night, but still, and I'm kind of like away from my own house, because maybe I thought maybe the house was the issue. Because I would think, maybe if I got lucky being near the train tracks, maybe there's something along the train tracks, old spirit used to roam the train tracks, maybe. Of course, I really can't tell the difference between the cold sensations really much. If it's just the cold itself, or if there's actually something here. Then again, the EMF detector could have went off if something was nearby. Maybe. I don't know if you can. No, well, hold on. Let's see the train tracks. There they are. See? Train tracks. Hearing weird noises. I doubt you guys will hear it because the fact it was probably too far away and too quiet. and I don't have my extended mic. Or I should say the enhanced mic, because I wasn't planning on having that much noise. Well, in some ways I think I probably should just wait until at least give it at least till, I hate to have like just 10 minutes or however long this video could be of absolutely nothing. Here, maybe I'll move this closer to the, oh no, kind of puts it out of the camera. Here, let's see, put these here maybe, and then put this right next to it. We did say at one point in my video that sometimes things do tend to do things. Yeah, you still can't see the board. That kind of defeats the purpose. Nothing. Trying to be patient, but also there's a thing of having boredom too. There's a few times where it feels like the parchette just actually jumps a little bit, but I don't know if it's just because my finger or it's actually doing it on its own. Is there a spirit here to communicate? Is there a paranormal being here to communicate with me? Anything from beyond here to communicate with me? Sorry, I'm trusting myself again. After sitting for some time, you just kind of get uncomfortable. I'm just going to put this over here maybe then. Maybe having it in a non-zone, maybe it'll just do something on its own, maybe. Any spirit here at all that would like to communicate. Maybe I just need to have it next time more people or something. I don't know. But of course, the disadvantage of people working and all that stuff, it just no one else able to join. This whole thing, don't do the board by yourself, doesn't seem to apply to me, because it doesn't work at all. Well, I think since we've been pretty much at it for 15 minutes, literally 15 minutes or so, and nothing has happened. It's already like 3:15, of course. Maybe being Central Time doesn't make it work exactly the same. All I'm doing is pretty much killing off the battery. Of the camera. I think we're just going to have to say goodbye, since there's nothing going on. This was a bust. Big old bust. And felt like a waste, pretty much. I gotta let that settle before I can move that, because I don't want to have that. Well, if I'm careful, I can probably take that with me. Just gotta be very careful. So much for the idea of actually trying to, hold on a second. Keeping the EMF detector and walking with it. I don't even think the road. Yeah, look. There's actually a reading on the train tracks. Ain't that interesting? I never imagined that. There's an actual reading on the train tracks. EMF on the train tracks. See? Even that wasn't even really interfering with that at all. But we learn something new every day. I wonder how many people actually ever took an EMF detector and go, hey, let's go check out the train tracks and go see if it actually has anything on it. It gives you about probably about between a 2.5 and a 10, maybe? It actually looks about 2.5-ish. I don't know what you think. If you can see it. Something in that matter. Sorry if it's a little blurry. Tried. But, yeah. Never imagined that to be. For some reason I thought something else was burning. But no. So, that was pretty much what's educational for today. Or video worthy. Learning that your EMF detector works great on railroad tracks. Oddly enough, I put the candles on, the EMF detector and the candles again, and it did a tiny blip on there, as if there was something there. It's like, nah. Sure getting a lot of train horns. Oh. And nothing getting on the EMF on the way back to my house. Still disappointing. Tried to get the board to work and it still didn't do anything. Is there anything on this pole that has EMF? Nope. Okay. Might be a spider. Not really showing you my way to back to my house because it's, it's kind of like private in a way. Well, it's not like you're actually going to see anything familiar unless you know the town. But I'm still not going to risk it. I'm not going to say what town it is either. Just know it's somewhere in Kansas. Yeah, Kansas. The Flint Hills and the... Not Flint Hills and the... whatever you want to call it. Mostly just trains. Everywhere I move to, it seems like I find a train. Had a different smell. Weird. Don't really need my light anymore. Besides, we're just focusing on the EMF detector anyway. Got a random light over there because that's just a random light. I really don't know what the light was for. I'm about to lose the board because... There we go. Got squat there and grabbed it. Alright, so pretty much this video is just me attempting to do something at 3 a.m. on a full moon on September 3rd, 10th, I should say, and failing, which usually happens when you try to do things by yourself sometimes. But the point is still try to do your best and go from there. I'm gonna go back in the house, go lay down, go to sleep. I don't know what time it would be when you guys watch this video, but hey, if it's nighttime, good night. If it's morning, good morning. Afternoon, noon, good noon, I guess, I think. Evening, good evening, so on, so on. Well, hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.